Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Beeswarm Gaming. Whether this is your first time or whether this is your continuous time of watching my videos, recently I've been saying several things over and over again, and one of which I've stressed so much importance on, and that's why I've decided to start this video near the bear that I think is going to have a huge impact on Beesmas 2020, and that is polar bear. Polar bear, as we know, and I'm going to run through this very quick. If you've seen my other videos, you know what polar bear does. On the basic, what polar bear does is it gives you energy, meaning it makes your bees not necessarily stronger, but it allows your bees to stay out there longer, right? People ask, how do you defeat Krabby? Do I need to increase my attack? Well, there's really no way to increase your bee's attack except through amulets. But if you can keep your bees under Krabby longer, then he will die faster. Same with the snail. If you can keep your bees under the snail longer, he'll die faster. For people who are just starting out playing the game, I strongly suggest do polar challenges uh, a lot. I mean, because they say, well, I can't beat Tunnel Bear. I can't beat Tunnel Bear. Well, you're doing great at first, and then I'm saying, let me guess, your bees start going to sleep. Well, yeah, how did you know? It's because you're not doing polar bear challenges. They're getting tired. So that's one aspect of it. That's the basis, right? Then you go to Beeswarm Leaks, and you read all this stuff, and now it's saying that there's going to be like almost like polar bear clones, and they're attacking you and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I have no idea what that's going to be about. But if you apply the fact that your bees stay around because um, the polar bear keeps them healthy, maybe that's kind of a sign saying, hey, make your bees stronger by going to polar bear. Also, there was a code, and there's always codes there, which I kind of think is kind of insulting, actually. I mean, why would you put codes up there if they're just for the test realm? You know? I mean, they're codes, and they're really almost OP codes. Really cool codes, too. And then you read it, it says test realm, and you still want to try it out. Or at least I do. So I type it in, and I'm like, did I type it in right? Yeah? Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, great, I guess it really is just for the test realm. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that one of the codes I've never seen or heard before, and that has to do with the increase in polar bear quests. And I believe it said that with this code, it actually like gives you like 200 and something polar bear quests. Now, why would it do that? It brings me back to something that I read where it said like something about like a turkey dinner, you know, and when you get the prize, the increase in prizes, such as, let's use the example of like bitter berries, right? You have a low polar power, you might get, let's say, 50. You have a much higher polar power, and that goes up to 200 or 300. And that's just one example. I think the thing also said like sunflower seeds and other stuff. Maybe even things like if you have, a 300 polar power, you might start getting like potions. If you have something that's outrageously high, you can get like smoothies. I have no idea. But what I do know, and actually probably the word to use is what I think, is that since Onit is putting a lot of work into this, and he seems to be put in a lot of work in all the stuff that he does, but it especially seems like with this one, he's putting in a lot of work because, truthfully, I don't know what he does. He doesn't do a lot of updates. Just about every other game that I've played has a Christmas theme already. This one doesn't. And from what he has said, is that the stuff that you get during Beesmas is going to be so good. I don't know if he used the word OP, but it's going to be so good that yes, you are going to still have the concept of bee quips afterwards, but it's going to be nothing close to what you get during Beesmas. Okay, now that's some pretty powerful words, and I've read some of the stuff and I'm thinking like, oh, well, he's going to nerf that. He's going to nerf that. I mean, when you have, I think, a pollen bomb or a pollen connection that's like close to like 50% increase, that's a lot. Are you ever going to see anything like that? I would have to say, no. I mean, if you see things like critical power or crit chance, I mean, things that make things very high, maybe you'll see things like attack +5 or something. I don't know. I mean, maybe you'll see things that are so outrageous that it makes your Windy Bee, you add a gathering um times 30 or something, right? I have no idea. I mean, just imagine if you just add all this gathering stuff to like one of the best gatherers out there, Windy Bee, and Windy Bee literally becomes OP, right? You have a bombing skill, and you put it to a bombing bee, and it becomes OP. I really think some of the things that Onnit can give to the players at Beesmas can make some bees OP. After that, he's going to give tokens or whatever, however these things work. Because the truth is that I have been looking at the stuff online, but I haven't been reporting on it just because there's just a lot of like small things that you kind of have to figure out together, and people can go on that line, people can go on the Discord, people can go onto other YouTubers and find like everything out. My whole thing is this: I'm not salty, I'm not mad, I'm not disgruntled, I'm not any of this stuff. And I've been to other servers where people are like, "Aren't you upset? Like, isn't there something going on? Like, are you mad that you're not this, that, or whatever? Like, don't you used to play all the time and you're not playing anymore?" Well, no, it's not that. I mean, when Beesmas comes around, I will be playing. And I am ready. If you look at my character, I'm ready to do some farming. I'm ready to do some fighting. I'm ready to kill some monsters. You want me to kill like 500 beetles? I'll have a plan to kill 500 beetles as fast as I can, you know? But here's the thing, right? So Onnit doesn't do a lot of updates. His last Beesmas was obviously last year. Christmas comes around only once a year. He had 364 days to get this Beesmas ready, and he's telling us that he's going to be, I don't want to use his words verbatim because I can't remember it, but it is going to come out before Christmas, and now it might come out on Christmas? Like, really? You had 364 days, brother. It should be out today. And today being Monday, the week of Christmas. But hey, 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 I ain't saying anything, right? I mean, look, you want to release it the day after Christmas and call it Beesmas? That's fine. It is what it is. I don't care. I just want to play it. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it the day after Christmas Beesmas. It is what it is. It's just a game to me. My feelings aren't going to be hurt. I just think that you don't want to lose people, right? Roblox, almost every single game has a Christmas theme already. your game is still status quo. You don't sell a lot of packs. I'm not saying every other game sells a lot of packs, but video games are a business, man. I've been playing a lot of video games, and a lot of video games, they have the free-to-play players and they have the paid-to-play players, right? Both of them can be very good, and you don't offer a lot of packages, which means that the paid-to-play players, the ones that want to have the good stuff, they are playing like the free-to-play, and they can back away like over time. You know, even the free-to-play players, they get their stuff and they're like, well, now I'm kind of bored. I want to go to some other games and do some free-to-play. So on it says that he's busy and everything. That's great. I think keeping busy is great. I'm just saying he had 364 days to get this Beesmas ready. I'm not a man of excuses. You don't want to listen to my excuses. I don't want to listen to anybody else's excuses. I'm just saying get this done. Get it done. Get her done. Get her done. Because it can be, it should be, and I'm going to enjoy it, and we all are going to enjoy it. Also, last piece of advice, I hope you listen to this whole thing. Get a level 12B. Get some gifted bees. Beat all the monsters. Get to all the zones. And please get some mutations. Get some mutations. Make sure one of them is an energy. And please get enough bees to where you can say, I can beat the ant challenge with ease. I can beat all the monsters. This is Beesmas 2020. My goodness. Play 23 hours out of the 24. Get 1 hour of good sleep. Or play for 2 days. Rest for half a day. Then get back to playing. You can sleep after Beesmas. Or at least find out what Bessmas is all about. But you gotta do it now. You gotta do it now. I ain't dogging on hives. I'm just saying, look, there's some things that are just more important than others. You know? Get things done now. Level up your bees and polar bear challenges. Get it done, please. Once again, if you want to join my server, friend request me. Beeswarm Master 1. Beeswarm, just how it's spelled. Master, M-S-T-R, number 1. Friend me. If there's comments on like why, do that. I'll accept you into my server. I won't be playing until Eastern time, probably like after 6 o'clock. Most likely, I might play during the day. My guess is that during this time of year, I'm already experiencing lagging during the day. But private servers might be a better time to play, especially there's a closer group of individuals and we all can do stick bug together. It just might be easier to play in a private server. So hey, hit it up. Hope you guys have fun. Like I said, I'm not salty and I'm not hating on anybody. But truthfully, it does get tiring when you hear people think that on it is this all supreme like Beeswarm guy. Dude, he's just a person, man. He's just a person, and I think things have been overblown. On it is great. This is a great game. It has been a template for many other simulator type games. But come on, man. It is December 21st, and there is nothing on here to make it any different. Nothing to make it any other different. It's the same thing. The same thing. We've got to different it up, man. I mean, you're finally at the test realm, and you're finally saying things are coming together. We should have Beesmas already. I mean, I'm just glad that it's coming out. I'm just glad that it's going to be big and good. But now what you're doing is you're just raising the expectations of me. So it's not just good, but that it's going to be great and even bigger than that. So, Yeah. You guys take care. See you in the next video.